The Russian war machine is on an overdrive. Moscow claims a wave of massive group strikes against Ukraine, but Kiev has hit back with its drone attack on Russia's major oil refinery in Krasnodar Krai. Just as the bombs rain down, Russia itself is in a bit of a turmoil. It is grappling with one of the worst fuel crises in years. And our next report tells you more about this escalating firestorm. Take a look.
Sirens blare across Ukrainian skies. Russia unleashes massive group strikes. A barrage of high-precision weapons and unmanned attack drones pound Ukrainian cities through the night. Explosions light up the horizon, shaking buildings and shattering lives yet again.
The overall losses of the Russians in our Dobropilya counteroffensive alone are already more than 3,000, and most of them are irretrievable losses. It was there that the Russians wanted to make one of their significant breakthroughs on the front line, but our forces are neutralizing them, and that is important.
Kiev is striking back with precision. Ukrainian drones are targeting major oil refineries and energy infrastructure deep inside Russia. In less than 2 months, Ukrainian forces have struck 85 high-value targets in Russia. The strikes have pushed Russia's gasoline and diesel supplies to breaking point. Ukraine is using long-range drones to strike strategic energy facilities. It is reaching further into Russian territory than any point since the war began. At least 16 of Russia's 38 oil refineries have been hit since the beginning of August, some of them repeatedly targeted. Among the most significant targets is the massive 340,000 barrel per day refinery in Ryazan, located near Moscow. Other key refineries struck in recent weeks include major plants in Saratov, Novokuybishevsk, Volgograd and Bashkortostan. On September 18th, Ukrainian drones managed to penetrate deep into central Russia to hit the Gazprom Neftekhim Salavat oil refinery and petrochemical plant in Bashkortostan, about 1,400 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. That same day, a second strike targeted one of Russia's largest oil refineries in Volgograd, nearly 1,000 kilometers south of Moscow. The scale of disruption is unprecedented in Russia. Experts believe Ukrainian attacks have disrupted over 1 million barrels per day of Russia's refining capacity. Fuel crisis has hit the domestic market quite hard. Russia, the second largest exporter of diesel in the world, is taking drastic steps to conserve fuel for domestic use. While diesel exports have fallen sharply, Russia has banned petrol exports till the end of this year. Among all the regions, Crimea has been worst hit by the fuel crisis. Around 50% of gas stations in Crimea have halted sales due to the lack of fuel. While the timing couldn't be more devastating for the Kremlin, Russia is already reeling under its biggest fuel crisis in years. Long queues at petrol stations, soaring diesel prices, and industries struggling to keep wheels turning. For millions caught in between, the price of this war is only climbing higher.
Several days ago, we had some difficulties. Yesterday, I queued for about 40 minutes to fill my tank, but I don't see anything critical or serious for me personally. I'm not panicking. I believe everything will stabilize. Everything will be fine.
I came to this gas station to see if there was any petrol. It appeared yesterday. Before that, for several days, there was no petrol at any station. It was a problem.
Massive strikes, exploding oil tanks and fuel shortages. Russia and Ukraine are both turning up the heat. The big question is, how much longer can Moscow sustain this war while battling a crisis in its own backyard? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.